screens. Trying to figure out where is that because my phone is about to die. Now, what I want to discuss and talk about is about certified projection screens, certified screens, not gray screen paint products, certified projection screens. Now, when we test out our products, we like to see how advanced our technology is compared to certified screens. Can be a very expensive screen, and I like to see exactly where my technology comes in at. So that's why we do a lot of demonstrations on certified screens. Not saying they don't work, because they do work perfectly fine, but I need to see how they compare to our technology at the end of the day. So one of the things we like to do is we like to do a multi setup. We do about 9 certified screens next to white paper. Now, this is a fellow by the name, I forgot his name, but anyway, he has a website and YouTube channel, Dream Media. And I was curious to come in here and see some of the test demonstrations that he does on certified screens, his lineup. And from what I'm seeing right now, this is why we explained crystal clear that why we weren't interested, because the demonstrations they do, and this is supposed to be a test, these are all ambient light rejection technology screens, they're in the dark too much. This is the reason why. They're constantly in the dark. We don't like to do demonstrations in the dark because if I specialize in ambient light rejection technology, I'm going to be in the light most of the time. So what we have here is we have several different screens, and we see this a lot. We have several different screens here set up. And his demonstration, a lot of these look exactly like the same screen. It could pass for the same screen at the end of the day. You can't believe some of these screens are like $3,000 and $4,000 and $5,000 apart, and they literally look that wow. This is what I hate about the industry. I really don't like the industry at all. That's not impressive to me. I automatically can tell by looking at that from the door what's going to happen. That's going to blend. The shades are too off. Or too close. Right here, these are a little bit more of a darker gray. That's not even gunmetal. Honestly, it's not gunmetal. It's too light to be gunmetal. All these are going to blend. Literally going to blend, and I'll show you why. They're not that far off. The lighter screens are the ones that are basically going to show more because, again, they don't have a heavier contrast. So they're going to show up a little lighter. Where the darker screens are pretty much all going to blend together. Usually mid-grays and dark gray screens, depending on how dark the gunmetal, we usually match each other. So this is what I'm seeing here. That's not a huge difference. And then on top of that, I don't know why the demonstration's in the dark. Like, why is the demonstration in the dark? And this is why I sat there and said that it'd be pointless because our technology is designed to be used in fully lit environments. This is ambient rejection technology, but for what these screens cost, they should be in well-lit environments. Is the lights on at any given time in the demonstration? Anything with lights on? All right, he has some with lights on, but not a lot. These are easy screens to take on. It's very easy. Due to the fact that the screens, like I said, at the end of the day, the colors that they are, they'll never match a black screen. They won't be to maintain the contrast. They won't be to maintain the color. The white levels will come up nicely, but that's basically about it. And again, the environment's way too dark. I don't really see a comparison. The only thing I see different is this screen on this end is producing a higher white level, and this one right here, but these in the middle, this is a little darker as it goes along, but not much of an impressive change at all. My goodness, is everybody doing this at the end of the day? I don't know how they're doing this. I have to see a massive change between night and day. And where's the color patterns? There's no color patterns, nothing. I'm sorry, but that's a poor demonstration. It is a poor demonstration. That's very poor. If seriously, this is what they do in certifies, that is awful. I'm sorry, but it's awful. Why are you that close to the screen? I never can understand. If you have to be that close to the screen in order to see the difference, then there's a problem there. You should never be that close to the screen. How would you see that at 13 feet back? I would love to see Network Grade 773 in that picture. I really would. That's horrible. That's not good. That's horrible. And the fact that he's sitting that close to the screen to basically explain it is not good. If you have to be that close to see the screen, there's a problem. What's it like with the lights on? And this is still a dark environment due to the fact that this is washed out. This is completely washed out. As a matter of fact, it's matching the cloth right here. It's actually matching the cloth here. That's not a good sign. That's a bad sign. So, what I'm seeing in this demonstration is the colors are actually combining into each other. And not only that, there's a cloth laying across. It's actually matching the cloth. That's a $5,000 screen matching into a cloth. That's not good. This is a cloth. This is literally a cloth, and it's matching a cloth. How's a $5,000 screen matching a cloth? If that's the case, you might just get the cloth. That's a screen laying there, and that's the screen laying. It's still bad because the contrast is washed completely out. That's the problem. There's no contrast. That is washed out. That is not good. That's horrible. No star field demonstrations, no color patterns, no white levels, nothing at all, period. Nothing to really compare it to, and the environment's too dark. The curtains are covered up. How come these curtains aren't open? It's daytime outside again. The curtains are not open. They're in a dark environment. You just showed images of a car and that's basically about it. Where's the real colors at? Where's the patterns? Where's the test? That's Black Diamond right there. I guarantee it's Black Diamond. You should have took the camera, you should have swung it all the way over to the side to see which one of the screens would actually put with the narrow viewing cone effect. Because some of these screens won't have that issue. Some will have the issue with the narrow viewing cone effect. But the fact that he's sitting in the dark and there's no real patterns, there's no color change, nothing going on at all, period, that's a major red flag. You just told me at the end of the day I could beat every last one of those screens with no problem. We take that stuff downstairs to a max or something, this screens would wash out automatically. If the color is this washed out this badly and this dark environment, I couldn't imagine what it would look like downstairs. And it's the reason why I clearly saw on camera that I wouldn't be interested and sending our product over there because their environments are too dark. We specialize in ambient light rejection technology. Everything that's up here, our screens can take. Oh, that's definitely a diamond. That's definitely a diamond. I just saw the screen get a little darker as he started to turn. So they have narrow viewing. Some of the screens with diamond have narrow viewing cones effects. See how it gets lighter? That's a narrow viewing cone effect right there. See how it gets lighter as he backs up and he gets a little closer, it gets real dark. Now look how dark it is. Watch when he backs up. As he gets closer, see how it gets dark? That's a narrow viewing cone effect triggering off. Now as he starts to back up, that screen will get lighter. It's called a narrow viewing cone effect. Some screens have that. They have a reflective surface, plagues the screen that way. Let me see where my buttons are at. Now see again, see how he turns? See how it goes dark? Now see when he backs up, see how it gets lighter? Right there. And he's not even on a full angle, because he's got all this in the way right here. There we go. Now it's trying to see how it gets darker. Yeah, that's a narrow viewing cone effect. Well, at least he swung to the side. I give him that. For a minute, I didn't think he was swinging to the side at first, but at least he did swing to the side. But still, the demonstration is I'm sorry. I mean, I don't care if he gets upset. It's poor. It's a poor demonstration. The reason why it's a poor demonstration, there's no color patterns in there. What's the difference between, if you would do the color pattern, which one of these screens would pull the best color? And again, judging by the projectors in here, we have a JVC projector in here. And then the environment's way too dark on top of that. Now the environment gets darker. So that was considered to be a well-lit environment. Let me go back here. That was a well-lit environment? Are you kidding me? That's a well-lit environment? So like I said, I'm turning out the lights. That's darkening the environment. That's not a well-lit environment. It's horrible. That's not should be well. It should be brighter than that. This is ambient light rejection technology here. There should be lights all up in here and all down in here. This whole area should be all lit up. Yeah, bring your dragonfly down here. We'll give it a test. I guarantee you we'll give it a good test. This is the reason why their screens don't pull up in the next room is because, again, this is, oh, wow. That is so washed out. That's so much money for a screen that the colors are that bad. That is so washed out. And you're not getting much of a comparison there because all you're showing is a gray road and some cars. You need a color pattern. It should be a color pattern because you can see which one's actually producing the best colors. No, it looks the same. This one right here is a little bit darker. Like I said, he turns to the side. This one goes, there we go. There you go. There's a narrow viewing cone triggering off. See how dark that just went? Because that's the narrow viewing cone triggering off. Now he starts to turn, it gets lighter. How in an environment that dark? That's not. I guess if that's what you're showing, that's supposed to be contrast levels. That's extremely poor contrast levels. Extremely poor. That's not even black. Gunmetal screens can't see 100% black level. Virtually impossible. I think that's black. That's not black. That's actually gray. So now we're going to turn out the light. So now it gets darker. That's supposed to be, oh man. Wait. I just saw something. I just saw something crazy. Okay, look, before he turns out the lights, right here, check this out. The box, the cardboard box is displaying. You got to be kidding me. All right, so look, right here. See the box right along here? See the box all the way across here? When he turns out the light, this is going to display an image. It's going to look exactly like that. Literally, a round cardboard box is going to display the same image we have here. Watch. And watch right here. Watch. Literally just displayed the same thing off the side of a box. So in order to pick up a somewhat contrast level, you have to be in the dark. And of course, it's probably going to involve a projector with an insanely high amount of contrast capabilities in order to do it. But the fact that the side of the box is picking up the same way the screen is, that's not good. Yeah, that was a poor demonstration. I'm sorry, buddy. That was very poor. Extremely poor. That was definitely poor. What I just saw in that demonstration, I could wipe all those screens out, no problem whatsoever. That was extremely poor. There's no color patterns, nothing at all whatsoever. And I see why they don't basically, they stay away from us. This is when you do a demonstration. This is how much light you're supposed to have in your environment. Your screen is supposed to be lit in the environment. That's a 1,000 lumen projector firing off in the downstairs area, in the max out zone. And these guys are sitting up there in the dark, around $5,000 projection screens. That's we don't even consider it. After seeing that, that's almost, I don't even know which one's worse. The fact that Crow's video demonstrations poorly done with screen paints, absolutely poorly done. And certified screens are just as worse. Y'all don't even sit in our category at all. We can easily level y'all stuff with no problem whatsoever. That's a cakewalk. That's an absolute cakewalk. The whole demonstration is in the dark. Whole demonstration is sitting in the dark. Let's see what Elite Screen has any test demonstrations. Whole demonstration, no white levels, no contrast levels. I didn't see any star field demonstrations. I didn't see nothing. It's a black car. That's basically about it. Okay. Ah, great goodness. Why are we in the dark? Why? Oh, that's horrible. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. That's horrible. All right, this is my personal favorite. All right, you know why the area's not well lit? Number one, see the window light right here? The curtains are on this side blocking all the light. That's why it's so dark over in here, because the window lights are only right. Good gracious, what the freak? Seriously? I don't know, it's worse now. Literally, now I see why people do demonstrations like he does demonstrations, because are you kidding me? This is going to be a cakewalk. This is going to be really so easy, it's not even funny. You gotta be kidding me. Why is this blocked off here? Why is it so dark in this corner? This is so dark. I'm done. I'm seriously done. It's an $800 screen. This is so washed out. It's not even funny how washed out that is. See that tannish look to the screen? The bars at the top is supposed to be black. It's a cinema. So it's doing a cinema display. These bars are supposed to be black at the top and the bottom. And that is so washed out. That is so poorly washed out. That is so poorly washed out. The fact that you got an environment that dark, and I'm not ridiculing him, I'm ridiculing the technology behind the screen. It should be doing a lot better than that. Especially for how much they want for these things. Where are the demonstrations at? Where the color pattern? It's a whole lot of talk. Come on, man. Any real tests here? Anything? Oh. This is going to be easy. All right, let me see. The Spectrum is a motorized white screen. What's the point? You just might as well use the wall. At that particular point, if you're going to put a white projection screen, just use the wall. It's the same thing. There's no difference. 100-inch each screen. This is Cinema Gray 3D. Insane black level. Each screens. All right, this is insane black level. So now we're seeing right here, this is the ceiling light projection. Let's see if this lives up to the thumbnail. I would love to be to sit down in a room with some of these CEOs and just have a conversation about their screens and just have them explain to me what's going on in these demonstrations. Why are your screens washing up so badly? Every last window is shut. So all these shut window, shut window, shut window. Every last one of them are shut. Can we open up the window anywhere at any given time in the video? Ultra short throw projectors, of course. Going to use a projector that has a short distance throw from the. Oh my goodness, man! Come on, man! What the heck is this? Really? That's the best. dark environment, low light. That's nothing. That's no light at all. That's nothing. That's not even ambient light rejection technology in the day. I'm not seeing the demonstration I saw in the thumbnail. These blind windows are not even open. Okay, so where is this freaking thumbnail at? What? This is what I saw. Now this is what I saw right here. See right here? That's what I saw in the thumbnail. See right here where it was the window, all that black showing up. See where it says daylight pushing through? That's what I'm looking through. I didn't see one demonstration, not one in that video showing anything that matched the thumbnail. Nothing at all. Oh, man. Silver ticket screens are all white. Man, okay. This is supposed to be our competition. No lights on, nothing. Got the entire nothing on. Literally, this is supposed to be our competition. No need man, the series is Black Series gonna run over top this. Yeah, we need to get our stuff locked up, ready to go. Get it into a showroom, get it ready. Cause we got no competition whatsoever. These guys can't even produce in fully lit environments on low contrast levels. They can't even pick up. That's not going to be to take the screen on. It's gray. There you go. That's us right there. That's 9 certified screens laying against our technology, and we're washing it out. So by what I've seen so far, if all the screens are doing the exact same thing, if that's what we're seeing, then there's nobody going to be able to match our technology. We can knock out all those certified screens in one hit. If we can get our hands on them. The other ones don't want to jump in the ring because, again, they don't want to end up like that. So if you can't produce color, and that's the problem I'm seeing in these demonstrations, where's the color pattern? We're just showing that your screen can produce reds, blues, greens without washing out, without fading. Where's the white level demonstrations? What's the compare? Well, I seen one guy doing the comparison, but they're all matching. I would love to have one. I would love to sit in a room with all these CEOs and just pick their brains about these videos. Like, why? And at the end of the day, anything can beat a white screen. Heck, you can take bare silver screen and that'll beat a white screen. That's not impressive. Oh, you kidding me? He's elite screen, cinema white. Oh, see where this one's going. It's a white screen. What could you possibly discuss about the improvements of a white screen? And that's supposed to be the, oh my goodness, are you freaking kidding me? Oh. That's literally, his lux reader this is where his lux reader is giving off. That is so low. That's very, very low. Mind you, downstairs, that's why we call it a max out zone, because meters don't pick up down there at all. It's so much light that the meters don't register. He can't do much. This is a white screen. He's going to have to be in the dark. Yeah, of course. And see right here, see the light that's reflecting, even though it's in the dark. So that light reflecting there, that's coming from the screen, reflecting all the excess light all over the environment. Perfect example. This is an excellent example right here. That is completely washed out. Worth $900? No, that's not worth $900. That is completely washed out. But then again, how it goes, I guess, in home theater, that if you can see the screen, and even if it's washed out, it's considered to be acceptable. That's absolutely horrible. I couldn't do reviews on product. I would tell it just like it is. It sucks. I'm sorry, but that is absolutely horrible. That's supposed to be are you kidding me? The picture is washed out that badly. And there's no light in the environment. It's actually, the environment is quite dark. And there's no light in there. And that screen is washed out that badly. That's poor. That's very, very poor. Very, 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 very poor. I don't want to sit there and say, well, you know, you're being too... No, it should be better than that. It should be much better than that. Way better than that. There's no way in the world for a company like that, the then screen should ever be showing up that washed out. That is extremely poor. That's a $900 projection screen sitting up there looking that badly washed out. $900. That is horrible. Absolutely horrible. None of our screen paints are $900. Our screen paints are way below under $500. This is supposed to be good product at the end of the day looking like that badly? Wow. That is really bad. Yeah. Look at the black levels. The black levels are non-existing. There is nothing there on the screen. It is that badly washed out. $900. Yeah. I'm curious what he's saying about this. I wonder if he's saying this looks fantastic.
In some sort of way. That one's a 100-inch screen, so I may have to figure out how to break it down and give it to somebody. I do have an LED kit on the back. Elite Screens does offer LED kits for their screen. I absolutely love it. Thank you again so much to Elite Screens for sending us out. If there's any more tests you guys want me to do while I still watch it now, it looks a little more faded to you guys than it does me. If I lower down the ISO a little bit, you guys can kind of see a little bit better. There you go. So you can still make out an image.
Now that's messing with the camera. You see what he just did? He adjusted the iris on his camera in order to get the screen to darken. Boy, Jamie, you don't know jack at the end of the day. Sorry to mention your name in this video, but I got to. So you're thinking I'm controlling the iris. This guy just literally just did that. So that means the screen would, the image would automatically focus to become dark. My iris doesn't change at all, period, because nothing goes dark, because my environments are literally so bright, it's insane. So you're saying I'm brightening the level on my yeah. Coming from a person who basically can't pass the freaking simple network grade 773 and micro blend, which we know you haven't done it yet, by the way. But that is horrible. So that doesn't make any sense. If you basically adjust that on your camera, the screen is still washed out. Oh my goodness. This takes the cake. My goodness. All right, the screen is so washed out. It's not even funny how badly it's washed out.
So your lights aren't going to be this color or this bright, but you guys can still see an image fairly well. Of course, as
no, we cannot see an image very well. That's absolutely horrible. What do you mean your lights are not that bright? My lights in my next room are brighter than this. Heck, my lights downstairs are brighter than this. This is absolutely badly. This is real bad. All right, so this is in the dark.
Now, I've done a comparison between a gray screen and a white screen before, but let me know if you're interested in me doing another test of that. Because I do have my screen sitting over there, a gray screen, and this is the new 8K transparent screen. So let me know if you guys want me to do another comparison between a gray screen and a white screen in day and nighttime. I'm more than happy to do that for you. But as you guys can see, I mean, we expect it to look good, and it definitely does. I'm going to turn on the ceiling fan, turn on the light, so you guys can see what it looks like with some ceiling light on. And my lights are really bright. I put different bulbs in there because I definitely need it for YouTube. So your lights aren't going to be this color or this bright.
Yeah, no, my lights are actually brighter than what you have right down there. My lights downstairs, my fluorescents, are really super bright. And in the next room, I'm using more light right now. You've got to be kidding me.
But you guys can still see an image fairly well. Of course, as nature is, it's pretty washed out naturally. But you guys can still watch it. Now, it looks a little more faded to you guys than it is.
No, I wouldn't be watching that. I'm sorry. I take that screen, I would burn it. There's no way in the world I could watch that at the end of the day. I literally have to go buy myself a TV. It's horrible.
If I lower down the ISO a little bit, you guys can kind of see a little bit better. There you go. So you can still make out.
He just adjusted the camera settings right now on his camera that fast.
Image on it. It's not bad at all. So not too bad. It does really good in the light. You guys can see pretty.
It's absolutely horrible. What do you mean it's not bad? That is the worst thing I've ever. That's horrible.
Not bad. We got an ad going on here.
Look at that. Look at that. The contrast level is completely zapped out. That is so freaking bad. I'm done. This is what certified screens do at the end of the day. Wow. We are going to crush you guys on so many levels, it's not even funny. All right, I already know my future is super bright. That is what y'all consider to be a well-lit environment at the end of the day, judging by for them, basically, if you can still see the screen and it's still considered to be watchable, if you can still see it. Doesn't make a difference if the color's washed out, it's still seeable. And then the dark environments on top of that, man. And that was an $800 screen. $800. So that tells me at the end of the day that my technology is worth far more money than what we sell it for. A lot more. A whole lot more after seeing what I just saw a few minutes ago. And I could easily, once we jump offline and go to storefront to storefront with our storefronts, I'll make millions off of this with no problem. Easily. I mean, literally, I just watched the guy walk over and explain the screen that close. I'm like, that's the thing now? That's what we're doing? We're getting right up on top of the screen to explain. If you can't see a difference in the color from back here, then that defeats the entire purpose altogether. So that means I got to get up from my chair, walk all the way to the screen in order to see the difference in the color. I can't see it from back here where the projector is sitting. And then you have it in a fully lit environment, the screens are washed out. Nah. Yeah, our technology is definitely worth more. Oh my goodness. So, you know, I would expect to see better. I would expect to see a lot better. 8K desired nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
Not one of them showed any form of contrast levels. No form of white levels, no white on white test, nothing.
We know banking isn't just about numbers. Introducing Wells Fargo Premier, an allocated financial experience to help you plan your future the way you live your life. Wells Fargo Premier.
Well, I can never in a million years, not in a million years, ever work with a certified company. Not ever. No way in the world. I couldn't have any respect for you guys at the end of the day. I came in and saw that at the end of the day, and they said, oh, look at the color. I'd walk right back out. There's no way in the world. You're supposed to be to pull a 100% contrast level. Not only are you supposed to be to pull the black levels, but you have to pull the solid black levels. Forget it, just forget it. I'm done. When I go offline, I'm done. We're gonna run through this like cream corn through a goose. And the other fellow, look, man, you're lucky you didn't put that dragon against the screen. Then it got crushed. It definitely would have got crushed. If that is how you guys are basically viewing and testing screens, that's how y'all test screens at the end of the day, there is no way in the world you're going to stand against my technology. No way in the world. That's how you guys are doing tests? Are you kidding me? Match the freaking box in the demonstration. And whatever that was landed, whatever that surface was, match along with it. No contrast level demonstrations. And then the side of the car wasn't even black. It was coming up gray. This is black. And not even using a $50,000, $30,000 projector. This projector cost my customers $270. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna make millions off my technology. Definitely. After what I just saw, that's gonna be a cakewalk. We could put a challenge out for, that's the reason why that screen, I can now see why we did the 1100 lumen challenge in 2019, why it was never matched. We called it every certified screen to match that demonstration. None of them can do it. Now, keep in mind, no one's slandering your tech at the end of the day. No one's saying it doesn't work. But against us, no, you would get crushed. There's no way in the world you could ever compete with their technology. And this is technology that was developed in 20 minutes. This is 20 minutes, probably 2 or 3 top days of testing, that's it. It takes y'all 11 years to develop technology. Some of y'all 10, whatever, but our timeline is nothing. I'll be to produce an entire product line before the end of the month. And every last one of them will have the capability to level or overpower a certified with ease. That doesn't give us bragging rights, or does it? And on top of that, we charge far less than you guys at the end of the day, which means our customers can go in and paint a screen that's beyond certified. I just expect better tests, much better tests, much better demonstrations. Why is a demonstration in the dark? Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
My goodness. My goodness. All that technology was supposed to be ambulance projection technology. Oh well. I got big plans to make. Speed color changer.
Getting that from YouTube.
Real quick, I'm done shit.
This is the mower that cut the lawn, that became the place.
I just expect better. It's a certified screen. I expect much, much better. Well-lit environments, a good-looking screen. There's no way in the world I'm gonna sit there and accept a screen that's that badly washed out. That's absolutely horrible. And then you're trying to show people trying to show contrast levels. It wasn't even a contrast level demonstration. All screens are blending in together. You know, certain screens coming up dark on narrow viewing cones. Everybody's sitting in the dark. You turn the lights on, the screen washes out. And that's supposed to be ambient light projection technology, and that's supposed to be a well-lit environment. Oh, forget it. My goodness. Yeah, this is gonna be easy. Just gonna be people. Your companies feel in any way whatsoever that I belittled your product or whatever you think I've done wrong in any way whatsoever, and guess what? We can do a live side by side. My product versus yours. And I guarantee you wouldn't do it. Because number one, you don't want the publicity. You don't want me getting the publicity that my under $500 screen paints can basically take out $3,000, $4,000, even $800 projection screens. Number two, the reason why you'll never do it, because I've seen y'all test demonstrations, y'all stick in these ambient light controlled environments. We don't use ambient light controlled environments, so you guys will be playing in our world at the end of the day, and your screens can't pick up down there. No, you can't do that. And I can go outside, but you guys can't go outside. And I can use ultra short throws, and you can't use ultra short throws. So, you know, if it ever comes up saying, well, it's not fair because, you know, he's on a long throw and his screen says, oh, you know what, that's just shows a flaw in the technology. You should be to do all of it. You understand. I truly understand now why gray mixers out there consider us to be a threat. Of course, I got no choice but to try to make our product so bad. We do that to certifies. That's why you try your hardest to try to make us look bad, but nah. Our products are far better. And I don't care if people say, "Oh, you're bragging." No, my products are far better. I knock out 9 certified screens with ease, and you got to be kidding me. They got these certified screens that can't produce in fully lit environments. We do this every day. And then you got these gray mixes out here that can't even pass simple tests. Your environments are too dark. You can't do network grade 773. You can't even do microblend. Are you kidding me? We can knock out the entire product line of microblend. I could do that on a 2.0 easy. That's why. Products are not tested. I couldn't find one test. Both of y'all, I went searching for tests. I couldn't find one proper test. And remember what I saw on Sunday? Oh my goodness. You got screens matching each other, and you got to get up on top of the screen to see the difference. He just did the same thing in his demonstration, literally the same thing. Not supposed to match. We need to get outside. We need to go outside. Get outside the box. That's the problem. We're suffocating the lawn. Let's get there. We need to play nice. That's the problem. The problem is that where I live at, I'm suffocating my company. My company needs to go to the next level. And with me being out in the mainstream, with those connections, and having a nice storefront to display my technology, like this and like that, it's going to be easy for me to become rich in no time at all. The entire time I was here, I understand I was crafting my art and getting ready, but I was suffocating my technology at the same time. I could easily get thousands of dollars for my technology. Very easy. Just like sitting up here and throwing that black surface right against the screen. When you got people at the end of the day can't even put simple grade paint against their products because they're afraid they're going to match. Shame. Can't back your products. This is our competition at the end of the day. People can't even match your account. Oh my goodness, it's unspeakable. It is. What I've seen is unspeakable. This is literally what we're supposed to be. This is supposed to be threatening our company at the end of the day. It's like these people talking about this amazing, powerful army. Then we see the army like, wait, this is the army? Seriously? This is it? This is all? Really? That's it? Seriously? You naysayers at the end of the day? You gotta be kidding me. You got a nerve to try to talk about my technology? I'm the only one who does tests at the end of the day. After all the demonstrations we have been through, and I've been through a lot more than that on my phone, we don't see anybody doing any proper tests. Everybody's cutting corners, everybody's in dark environments, everybody's using high-end projectors, calibrated projectors. It's the same old protocol everywhere we go. And you mean to tell me that we're the only company that's doing demonstrations where we can show you black paint against our screen, we can show you black fabrics against our screen, we can show you certified screens, we can show you distance throw at 1,000 lumens projectors. We do all these insane demonstrations at the end of the day. You gotta be kidding me? Yeah, we need to be offline. Now keep in mind, I'm keeping my company online, but we need to be offline. What I mean, I need to be in storefronts. I need to get this stuff exposure as much as possible. Because if that's supposed to be our competition, well, this is going to be a cakewalk at the end of the day. It's going to be too easy. My goodness, no proper testing. None. It's what the customer is supposed to be subjected to. It's absolutely horrible. I would expect better. Much better. Much better. I would expect much better. And then again, it's what people are used to. They're used to, this is supposed to be the normal. Sad. Looking real sad. Now, you see me over there showing my demonstrations where it's black versus our product. Let's go search microblend, the slip silver. Let's see how many people did the demonstration. Now, I said before, what makes the test so threatening is because it's an extremely light silver product, and that product can easily blend into screens. Well, not into ours. Well, let's see if anyone did the test. It's been a couple of days. That would be us. 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 That's us. That's us. That's us. That's us. Well, that's code being exposed for some other nonsense. That's us. There's us again over there. That's it. So bottom line is, test never done. Because the minute I punch that in, it should pop up. It would pop up right up top. Anyone's ever did that test would pop up right there. And we're the only ones that did the test. Oh, wait, I forgot. That's us again. There we go again. And there we go again. That's us again. Oh, that's our live demonstration with certified screens. Well, guess we're the only ones who did it. Now, Partey or Crow, neither one of them did the test. Of course, I told you they can't do the test. The reason why they can't do the test, as I said before, because in that challenge, we put in the network grade 773. Network grade 773 was supposed to be done alongside with the slip silver, which we knew he wasn't going to do that because, again, he failed miserably the first time on doing the network grade 773, and that's something he was not going to go through ever again. I can definitely tell you he's not going to do that ever again. And because of that, that means at the end of the day, that product does the same thing his product does because he has no proof to be to back it up. Anybody can make that accusation. Well, we know what the network grade stands in. Yeah. So gee whiz, let's see. What are your options? Your options at the end of the day would be to deal with untested products at the end of the day that could be house paint coming to your front door that you paid an arm and a leg for, something that you could have literally went to Home Depot or Amazon and picked up, or Benjamin Moore, Sherman Williams, or any one of them places, or you're subjected to basically spending thousands and thousands of dollars for certified projection screens that, again, from what I've seen so far, don't look too well with the lights on, especially for ambient light rejection technology. Now, I've seen Diamond so far produce a lot of demonstrations with lights on in the environment, but still, those are ambient light controlled. And unless a Diamond has a black screen, that's the only way it's going to be to take on one of the black screens we have in the next room because they can overpower gunmetals. So, quite frankly, since we've been around the longest, we have the most tests. Not saying everybody else, but we've had the most tests in some of these products out here. We're the dominant screen. So where your test, gentlemen? Where your test demonstrations at? I'm looking. I don't see one test. It's all us over there. I don't see any test demonstrations with. There's nothing there. Nothing. Oh well. Oh well. I'm done. I'm going back to testing real screen paint technology at the end of the day. Real home theater technology at the end of the day. And happy that we can develop affordable technology for our customers. As for the rest of y'all who support that house paint nonsense, good luck. You're gonna need it. Because if you're griping about our products at the end of the day, those certified screens in that pile, you're nowhere in the world you can really afford those babies. They're very expensive. So in order to get better technology than that untested, at least at the end of the day, they do have some tests behind them. They do have tests. But as I said before, you got a product out there that can't even match house paint at the end of the day. And some of it's matching house paint. So that's what the naysayers are stuck with. My customers, on the other hand, they don't have to go through that. And again, if my demonstrations are so fake, how come no one's matching them? There we go. We can take our technology and we can throw black fabric, black paint, and everything else against it. What's the problem with gray screen paints doing demonstrations against other gray products laying against the screen? They can't do it because they'll match it. Therefore, my customers know at the end of the day that they're getting a technology that's not an everyday, that's not black paint, because it doesn't match black paint. Where you naysayers at the end of the day who buy those great products, you don't know. For all you're concerned, they can be just shipping everyday house paint, and you wouldn't even know. Then again, you do have that policy, and that policy says if you pop the top, it belongs to you. Good luck. You don't need it. All right. Let's see. We got another screen paint to develop on Monday, and yeah. Now, if you naysayers ever decide that you basically want to have good technology at the end of the day, something that actually works, that has a test behind it, and can back itself with a guarantee, then you come buy from us. If not, then you continue to buy house paint. So that's pretty much what you got. It's literally house paint. All right, with that being said, I'm going to go back and do some gaming. Gotta go, and God bless. House paint.